Well, folks, I got my new cowling, which means I cannot put this off no more. It's time to fix this action right here. So this is going to be my how-to video on how to fix this thing. First thing you need is you got to get your hands on a 1.5mm hex head. Okay, the top one is 1.5, the one that's up here. That one is definitely 1.5. So we'll just take that all the way out. You got to get right in there and torque on that sumbitch and watch your thumb, heaven forbid. But yeah, you got to get right in there, and you'll actually hear it making this kind of eek 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 sound, like it was thread locker or something, but it was tight in that sumbitch. It was tight. So yeah, you had to lean right in on that bastard. So is this going to just kind of come apart now? I have no idea. So now we'll see if we can try doing a little bit of a pry. Alright, so yeah, you just get in there and just give it a little pop. Go to the other side, give it a little pop. You know, just back and forth ever so gently. And just work it off. Just work it off. Don't get all psychotic. It's going to be one of those things that's got to come off just right together. There we are. That's that summer. Come on. Okay, so. Sounds like it's plastic. Feels like it's plastic too. That side. Oh yeah, sure there is. Oh, that side's nice and loose. Excellent. Okay, so that's two. So you got two 1.5s at the top that are long bolt. Hey, they're very long bolt. And a 1.5 at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Now I think it's loose. Sure it is. And you just draw that somewhere. Oops, something just come off the bottom. Some sort of little, is that a washer or is that just a piece of broken something? I don't know if that's a washer or a spacer or just a piece of broken something. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, that's a brake. Oh, maybe it's a C-clip. Okay, either way, we'll put that right there and hold it for later. There we go. So what I do to the motor there, eh? See, that's where that dug in. I'll just see if we can just sort of push that down or something. It seems uniform. I mean, it's kind of out of round just a tiny little bit. That's nothing. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna put the other shaft in and hope for the best. There you go. Okay, so, ooh, it doesn't turn no more. What the hell did I do? It doesn't turn no more. Oh, crazy! Check that out. All right, so I'm gonna get the idea right now. This thing goes back together as a two-piece unit. You probably don't want to have it together. You want to be very Jesus. Oh, that's what your fingers, son of a bitch. Yeah, okay, there's going to be, there must be notches or something in here to make sure you mount this just right, because if you can't turn that no more. You literally, come on, you bastard. Oh, that's serious, man. That is serious. They're not humping your hand doing this one. You'll note that it's got a bottom notch. That's obviously for the screw that's, you know, on that little piece down there. It's got two for the middle and one for the top. Now, if you look at this gap here, all right, and you look at that little ridge right there, it gives you the idea that theoretically, if you mount this flush, right, that screw should be just where it's supposed to be. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to insert it this way here. Ooh, those sides are magnetized, big time. I'm going to try and make sure it's make sure it's lined up on the first time you go in, so it's not a giant CF for you. There we are, and just push it all the way up. And then now you're gonna have to work that, like, you know what I mean, just get her back just that little bit. Just that little bit more. See, now I think I've gone in just a little bit too much. You see that? So I'm just gonna try and figure out tippy tappy. Oh, that looks pretty decent right there. It looks pretty straight. Once we put these hex screws in, you know what I mean, you snug up the first one just a little tiny bit and then give it a little wiggle. And then you'll know if that shaft is where it's supposed to be, like, you know what I mean? So we're going to spin this in just till it touches. Okay, there, the just touch. So I'm going to back off just there's just tightening up a little bit. So we'll back off just that little tiny bit. And we'll just see if we can turn that at all. It looks pretty straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the other one in. What I'm going to end up doing in a minute is after I put these in, I'm going to, and I know it's straight, I'm going to spin them back out and put a drop of thread locker on. Just, you know, just a tiny little bit. You know, just, you don't have to be all crazy, right? Because I mean, it's a nice deep long screw. It's not going to just torque itself out. Just see if that screws in pretty tight, nice and neat. Spin that around. Just that little bit. Alright, now we're just going to see if we put it together, if there's just that little bit of movement we need. Whoa! Don't get your finger caught in that sumbitch! Woohoo! Ain't that a bastard? And look at that, eh? Nice and spins perfect. So yeah, that's how it is. It's as simple as just getting it just that, you know, just lined up right with the ridge. Put those screws in, and we're back to a nice straight shaft. Alright, the back obviously is again the same way. Just find that notch, find the hole. Oh wait, that little piece. What do you think that is? You think that's something? You know what? I don't think it's going to be. I want to put that back on. It might be something. You know, it might be just that little piece of something. You know. So we're going to slide that. If somebody else ends up doing this motor repair, tell me if you have that little piece or not. That one looks pretty slick now. It popped. It was stuck in there just a little bit. So that's probably what it was like before. You know what I mean? And make sure there's no friction. Oh yeah, stellar. Take the wee little one. This, what is it? I got it at Great Hobbies. Dynamite 1.5 mil. Dude, this, I'm gonna have to buy the whole kit of these. I used to fight with an Allen wrench, and like, you know, I'd have never got that one screw out using an Allen wrench, man. No way in Hades, I'll tell you right now. And this just makes it so much more slick. Like, I mean, look how slick that is. That goes in slick as shit. Just give that just a little bit of tightening, just a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that's still plastic. So there you are. One repaired motor shaft. Alright, what I did is I took my E-Flight little mini screwdriver there, and you can see that little bit of residue on the tip. I kind of just put it in the hole there and just kind of spun it around a little bit. And it's just some sort of plastic, you know, it's a thread locker of some sort. And then you'll note now the 1.5 goes in, breaker loose. Yeah, that red stuff is just a thread locker, no harm, no foul. I thought it was something truly psychotic. You know, it's neat, eh? With the bend in it, you actually got something to grab onto. You know what? Never mind grabbing onto. I've got implements of destruction. New stand, picked up at Great Hobbies on sale. Phenomenal. Makes this. You remember the coffee can? That shit's long gone there. Now we got a little bit more angle on that, so we got a little more grip on it. Let's see what we can do about, say, torquing it first. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on, you bastard. Oh, maybe that was just turning my hand. Oh, nope, that was definitely not turning my hand. There we go. There's that sumbitch. There you go. Make sure there's no crap and debris. Should be just as simple as just lining her up and sliding her down. Well, you can't see in the camera, but you can actually see inside there, just barely. So it looks like right about there would be perfect. Make sure we're kind of in line with the other screws, just a tiny little bit off. Just turn that just that ever so much, right about there. And that looks phenomenal right there. All right, so we got our Zap It thread locker 242. I'm just going to put just a tiniest little itty bitty there. That's it. See, you don't need a whole lot, man, for, you know, like this one seemed to have thread locker after the fact. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit in on the nose, right where it goes in. We're going to spin him in just till he goes snug, okay? Remember, just till he touches. And then you just want to make sure, so you'll be able to feel it with a wiggle point. You've got this much movement. Right now you got to find the happy middle, and that should be where it should be. And then just give her a good torque. All right, like they wanted us to put that little drop. They had their own, so we'll put our own too. What the hell? Boom. Okay, then make sure you get the bubble out. Oh, yeah, because I'm known for not making a mess. I just wipe the excess off. Nice, slick. So there you go, all cleaned up. Thread locker on all the screws now. All right, pull them up, put that little drop on, put the extra little drop in there. Phenomenal. We'll pull that back off now. Excellent. I can officially finish the fuselage of my Corsair. There we go. Ready to rock and roll. Perfect. Thank you for watching my how to fix your prop shaft. Fly safe.